Imagine a scenario where India and Pakistan, two nuclear-armed neighbors with a long history of conflict, find themselves on the brink of war. The stakes are incredibly high, and the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's dive into the military strengths of both nations and explore what a full-scale war might look like. First, let's talk numbers. India boasts one of the largest standing armies in the world, with over 1.4 million active personnel and a reserve force that nearly doubles that number. Their military budget is significantly higher than Pakistan's, allowing for advanced technology and modernization. India has invested heavily in its air force, acquiring state-of-the-art jets like the Rafale and indigenous Tejas fighters. This gives them a formidable edge in aerial combat. On the other hand, Pakistan, while smaller in size and budget, has a highly motivated military force. With around 654,000 active personnel, they also maintain a strong reserve. Pakistan's military strategy has often relied on asymmetric warfare, utilizing guerrilla tactics and leveraging their geographical advantages. Their air force, though smaller, includes advanced aircraft like the JF-17 Thunder, developed in collaboration with China. Now, let's not forget about naval capabilities. India has been expanding its navy, focusing on aircraft carriers and submarines to project power across the Indian Ocean. The INS Vikrant, India's first indigenous aircraft carrier, symbolizes this ambition. Pakistan, while having a smaller navy, has made strides with its submarines and fast attack craft, which could pose significant threats to larger vessels. But the most alarming aspect of any potential conflict is the nuclear dimension. Both countries possess nuclear weapons, and the doctrine of mutually assured destruction looms large. India has a no first use policy, while Pakistan has been more ambiguous, suggesting it might use its nuclear arsenal if faced with overwhelming conventional forces. The reality is that a nuclear exchange would have devastating consequences, not just for the two nations, but for the entire region and beyond. The humanitarian impact of such a war would be catastrophic. Millions could be displaced, and the loss of life would be unimaginable. Cities would be reduced to rubble, and the environment would suffer irreparable damage. The economic repercussions would ripple across the globe, affecting trade and stability in an already volatile region. In the face of such dire possibilities, it's crucial to emphasize the importance of dialogue and diplomacy. History has shown us that conflicts can escalate quickly, but they can also be resolved through communication and understanding. The people of India and Pakistan share cultural ties, familial connections, and a desire for peace that transcends borders. Ultimately, the question of who would win in a war between India and Pakistan is overshadowed by the reality that there are no true winners in war. The cost of conflict far outweighs any territorial or political gain. It's essential for both nations to prioritize peace and cooperation over hostility. The future of millions depends on it.